in this episode of Wheeling to Coffee.
Oh my god, it's moving.
Hi, I'm Natty, a host, producer, and full-time weirdo. This is also Natty back in 2015 when I got involved in a serious motorcycle accident. Whoopsie, my fault. I couldn't walk for 3 full months and had a really hard time getting around using crutches and a wheelchair. It's been a while since that incident, and I wanted to see for myself how Thailand city planning is taking care of its citizens with disabilities. So, I've partnered up with Universal Foundation for People with Disabilities for some creative investigating. In this series of Wheeling to Coffee, join me in the quest to discover fun and quirky cafes around Thailand and get my honest take on the conditions of the public transportation systems and, of course, coffee. Now today we're going to a Cannabis Cafe in Hua Hin, and we're gonna get there by choo-choo trains. Now according to Google Maps, it's a 3-hour drive from Bangkok, but because we're gonna go by trains, it's gonna take us 5 hours and 20 minutes. But actually we're gonna go by wheelchair, so it might take a little bit more time. I called them up the other day and then they said that they close at 8 p.m., which poses a slight problem because the train is set to arrive there at 7:05 p.m. in the evening. And Thai public transportation is not really known for being on time, so we're gonna see if we can make it by 8 p.m. today. I'm excited. I hope you are too. Let's go. And we are at Hua Lamphong train station. Okay, so the first step, I need to get some train tickets. So I'm gonna go to the train information to see what kind of trains they have for people with disabilities. Oh look, they have a wheelchair accessible for people with disabilities, so this is good. วันนี้ค่ะจะไปหัวหินนะคะอันนี้จ่าย QR code ได้ไหมคะหรือว่า Despite the train station looking like it was frozen back in the early 1900s, there were counters that were made specifically for people in wheelchairs, ramps where wheelchairs could easily go up and down on, and there were even restrooms for people in wheelchairs. Well, technically there was one, but it was kind of locked. While I was buying the tickets, one of the ladies asked me, "Are you really disabled?" And at that moment, I thought, oh crap, I'm busted. ซื้อตั๋วเฉยๆ But turns out she just wanted to know if I was permanently disabled or if I just had some minor injuries, because if I was classified as permanently disabled, then there would be further discounts. We're leaving the platform at 2:30 and we're gonna arrive there around 7:05. We have about 2 hours to spare, so let's go find some grub and chill a little bit before we head to the trains. All of the canteens have closed because of COVID. Now the only restaurants that are open, it seems to be upstairs and there's no elevator, so I'm probably gonna have to use my crutches right now. Now I knew it would have been a very impossible task to wheel from Bangkok to Hua Hin by train, so I decided to simulate my 2015 motorbike accident as much as possible, meaning that I wasn't allowed to use my left leg at all, but I was still allowed to stand up and get around using crutches. Do you want to share stuff with me? Okay, I'll get the ham cheese croissant, maybe, and then like a sandwich, because we're still gonna eat on the train, so I don't want to be too full. I heard that the food on the train is really bomb diggity, so I'm looking forward to that. I like how in this COVID season, instead of having beverages and foods in these vending machines, we now have different variations of masks. We're now going to platform number 4. So this is the train that we're supposed to go on. Now they have many stations or many bogies, but only one bogie is for people with disabilities. And I'm not sure which bogie that's on, so we're gonna have to try to find somebody who can help us out. They're gonna make a ramp for me. Kind of excited to see this. So basically, out of all the trains here, there's only one that has a ramp. Having some technical difficulties getting the ramp down. While we were waiting for the hydraulic lift to pick me up, I asked the officer there how many carriages depart from Hua Lamphong to Hua Hin daily, to which he replied,
มันมีออกทุกวันครับ
ออกทุกวัน
ถ้าเป็นรถด่วนรถเร็วนะพี่รถ
ค่ะ
ด่วนรถเร็วที่จอดหัวหิน171รถเร็วโกลกจอดหัวหินแล้วก็มาขบวนนี้312รักติดก็
มี5เที่ยวไปกรุงเทพหัวหิน แล้วก็แต่ละครั้งนี้ก็มี8ตู้ แต่มีแค่ตู้เดียวในรอบโอเค get
8 carriages 5 times a day. That means that there's 40 carriages that leave from Bangkok to Hua Hin, but there is only one carriage that is wheelchair accessible. And what's worse is that there are no carriages that are wheelchair accessible from Hua Hin to Bangkok. So 80 carriages every single day from Bangkok to Hua Hin and back to Bangkok again, and only one is made specifically for people in wheelchairs. So this is the disability bogey. As you can see, the aisles are big enough for the wheelchair to wheel through here, and there's a proper space that you can put your wheelchair on, fold it nicely, and it's air-conned. This bogey costs about 700 baht to 800 baht per person. I think it's spacious, it's very nice, but let's see how it will be throughout the journey because it's going to be 5 hours. So according to this, we're supposed to leave at 2:30 p.m. but it is already 2:15 and we are the only people on this entire train for some odd reason. Jason, do you think we're going to leave on time?
No, I think we'll be, say, 15 minutes late.
It's a little bit of a bummer if they do leave a bit late because the cannabis shop closes at 8 p.m. so I need to be there by 7:05, exactly what they said here. So they better not be late because I need my Cannabis Cafe.
15 minutes later.
I can't believe that we left the platform right on the dot, 2:30, and we're moving. Also, check out this cute little water bottle here. Thais love to make their water bottles customized, so this is kind of cute. Okay, we're gonna go to the bathroom. So this is the bathroom for people with disabilities, as you can see here. It's really spacious. Wow, huge. Come inside. Come in the bathroom with me. So yeah, it's pretty clean, very spacious. There's even handles for people to grip on and your own little sink so you can wheel yourself up to there. But my wheelchair is on there, so I'll just use crutches for now. Bye guys. Around the 2-hour mark, the air conditioning got a little bit too much for me, and the train somehow transformed into a meat locker. Luckily, they had blankets and pillows for the passengers in this carriage, so we could lie down and coil up in the blankets. So right now, it's 5:38, and we just arrived in Radburi. I've been sitting in here in this little container thing for a very, very long time. Look, they got lights here as well for reading. Jason is sitting over there with my crutches, and he went down to buy some stuff. And this train is only stopping for 2 minutes, so I'm crossing my fingers that he's gonna get back on the train on time because that would suck if he doesn't make it. But yeah, ever since COVID was here, they stopped providing food here on the train. So we're just relying on these people. Oh my god, it's moving. Oh, ขอบคุณค่ะ
แฟนพี่เขาลงไปซื้อของ
แล้วเขาจะขึ้นมาไหมอ่ะ
ขึ้นแล้ว
ขึ้นมาแล้วใช่ไหม Oh my god, I thought he didn't make it. But we got food here. Yeah. It's so cold on this train. I'm gonna have to put my blanket on. Jason went down and got tons of Radburi noodles. Now Radburi is very famous for these noodles. They're only 10 baht a pop. Let's open one of these up and see how they look like. So this is what the noodles look like inside. It's pretty simple, basic. Just got the noodles, 1 meatball, probably 2 fish patties, and a little bit of chili on top. Yummy. These are like candied guava. So they have this very sweet and sour taste. And the color is so artificially green, but I love them. So it is now 7 p.m. and we are running very, very late. And our food just arrived. So we bought some more food and some more snacks. Oh, holy I only ordered one and she gave me 3 of these custard things. That's a lot of custard. Despite the train leaving Bangkok on time, it actually arrived more than an hour behind schedule, so we couldn't make it to the Cannabis Cafe that day. Typically at every station, they stop no more than 3 to 4 minutes. So I'm here in preparation to quickly leave the train. And it's gonna be a little bit nerve-wracking for the officers, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
ถอยหลังไหมเดี๋ยวเอานี่พับใช่ได้ดึงถอยหลังไม่ต้องตกใจได้โอเคดึงถอยหลังเลยพี่เรียบร้อยนะ
โอเคขอบคุณมากนะคะ
ครับยินดีครับ
We are now leaving the Hua Hin train station, and because our hotel is only 1.4 kilometers away from this train station, we're just gonna wheel there because we're cheap. I think so. Okay, I'm gonna pause this video because I need to check the GPS, but I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. We have to be careful because there's a horse apparently on the road. What is going on here, Hua Hin? Oh my God, there's a huge truck. We're on the right way, people. The conditions of the roads in Hua Hin from the train to our hotel nearby were more or less similar to Bangkok. We had to wheel on the roads with the cars at times, and there were local food stalls that were right smack in the middle of the paveways. I can't believe we're going through a restaurant right now. Hi, coming through. Wow. And a trash bag right in the middle of the road. Why not?
The next day.
Hi guys, this is the first day in Hua Hin and I am so excited to get my cannabis coffee. We're not sponsored by this hotel by any means, but I do want to give a shout out to S3 Hotel because they are very wheelchair friendly. They got ramps for us. All the counters here are less than 90 centimeters, which means that a wheelchair person can talk to the person behind the counter very easily. And also the bathrooms here are wheelchair accessible. They're very big and they have rails for people with disabilities to grab onto. So there was actually a delay of over 1 hour at the train station, which totally derailed my plan. You get it? Derailed? It totally derailed my plan to get to the cafe on the same day. But that's okay because we're going to the Cannabis Cafe right now. So I noticed that Hua Hin's pathways are actually pretty smooth compared to the Bangkok ones. And they have proper braille bricks as well. This is pretty good. But now we are at the cafe that I am so looking forward to. It's called GH Cannabis Cafe. Oh boy, I need my crutches. If you weren't too sure if this cafe had cannabis or not, I'm sure you'd figure that out pretty quickly within 1 second upon stepping inside the shop. So apparently everything here has cannabis in it. Maybe I should buy some bottles back for Jay. So they got lychee and lemon cannabis craft soda. I heard that this is really good. The craft sodas are good. This cafe is run by 2 brothers and are weed enthusiasts. They also have free cannabis tea for you to try. It's on the house, so free of charge. I like me some good free stuffs. So let me try this. Ooh, piping hot. It kind of smells like chrysanthemum tea. I have had cannabis tea before, and I'll say that this one is a bit smoother than the one that I have had before in those tea bags. So I'm just gonna guess that they're really fresh. Maybe they picked it out of the tree. That's how I feel like. They picked it out of the tree and then they put it in there and now it's in my body. Yummy. I ordered 2 drinks. The one is their signature one, which is a craft soda, and this one is the Hawaiian lemon one. Excited to try that one. Infused with cannabis, of course, and my regular coffee with cannabis juice in it. This is what I've been waiting for the whole trip. So, yes. Ooh. Okay, it tastes, obviously, I can taste the cannabis in it, but the hint of it is very soft. It's not overpowering. So I was instructed to mix the liquids before drinking so that the syrup and the cannabis juice can mix in together. So here we go. Ooh, super refreshing. Okay, obviously you can taste the soda. Yeah, it feels like I'm on the beach and I'm sipping on some great lemon juice and just feeling relaxed. That's how it feels like. Recommended. And of course, we always have to go back with a souvenir. I'm gonna pick a couple of stuff for Tim and Jay, some cannabis craft sodas. I bet Jay likes pineapple, and maybe Tim would like lychee and lemon. I'm gonna take these back to Bangkok. So this cafe, even though they're small in size, they also sell a lot of products such as their medium roast coffee beans. They have hemp tea, cannabis leaves, and also kratom tea. And all of these range from 490 all the way up to about 790 baht. They're very affordable for the size. These are also really good gifts. Maybe I should get one. And we're officially back at the office. For that experience, I'm gonna give it a 3 stars out of 5. Apart from the train arriving an hour behind schedule, nothing really bad happened. Having said that, I am taking points off for the lack of wheelchair accessible carriages at the train station, and another point off for the inconvenience of wheeling myself around Hua Hin. It was virtually impossible to get around without calling a Grab driver, and Grab drivers were actually very rare in Hua Hin. But all in all, it was a quick and fun trip, and I'm glad we got back safely in one piece. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button. Also hit the bell next to it so you don't miss a single episode of Wheeling to Coffee. That's all from me, and now it's time to give Tim and Jay their Hua Hin souvenirs. Hi Tim, got you some cannabis craft soda from Hua Hin. You want to try it?
Cannabis craft soda.
Yeah.
Flavored with lychee and lemon. Am I going to get high on this? Is it appropriate for the CEO?
It's very appropriate.
Is this legal?
It is legal, 100% legal.
In a wine glass, how civilized.
Yes.
Okay, so
Smells good, right?
it smells like lemon and lychee. Have you tried it?
No. You'll be the first.
And this comes from Hua Hin.
Hua Hin, yeah.
Cheers.
It's their signature one. Verdict?
It's very refreshing. It's not oversweet. It tastes like lemon and lychee. I mean, any hint of cannabis or anything, I can't smell anything related to, not that I know what it smells like.
Sure.
No, sure.
Hey Jay, got your present from Hua Hin.
Hello.
Hello, cannabis craft soda.
Okay.
Yeah? You want to try it?
Sure.
You have no choice anyway. Okay. It's very amberish. Looks like my pee.
I would buy this. Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
good.
I wouldn't go out of my way to buy it. but
Not from Hua Hin.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
In a wheelchair.
Well, thank you for the present.
Yes.
I appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
Hold it up to your face.